Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. We're still working on Plant Field 3 here this episode. We're putting rye down on this field. I was planning on putting soybeans on this field, but apparently this planter doesn't do soybeans unless I'm missing something. I went through the crops there a couple of times, and I did not see any soybeans. Could be I completely missed it. Very well possible, but actually, you know what? Let's check here. Just assuming everyone's sowing machines. Soybeans, it doesn't show it in the shop. So I'm just wondering out if we have to have a row crop planter here for the soybeans, which would seem a little weird, but that could, oh, and we got to cultivate for that one, don't we? Okay, well, anyway, we're going to leave the hired worker to that. Hired worker's doing good. We've got field 2 planted already. Wrong menu here. Oh, boy, that's definitely, okay, all kinds of wrong going on here. Just bear with me. There we go. That was the one I was looking for. Finally found it. Yeah, so bear with me, everyone. Working on getting that done. I want to work on maybe some fertilizer here this episode. Also, field 1 needs to be harvested. So we're going to get that started here as well. Let's see what's here. Should we get that going right away, maybe? Yeah, why don't we get that going right away here? Got both combines over. I'm not sure if I'm going to start both combines on this field or not, everyone. It's not a super big field, so we might just throw one combine, keep it simple here. Harvesting corn here. Oh, you know what? I should probably really check it and see if we can put fertilizer. We'll skip this. We're just going to harvest it. We're just going to harvest it. Probably should check and see if it's got fertilizer. Actually, you know what? It kind of looks like it does have fertilizer. It does have fertilizer. I'm going to focus and see the light shading there, but there is fertilizer on the field. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Doesn't probably show up real well, but again, that light shading there, that is the fertilizer. So that is good. And then I want, right, for 1. I'm going to have to change that so it's Alt 1 for the vehicle control there, or vehicle selection. And we'll get a course by course going here for this real quick here moment. I'm just going to start about across from the silo here. That looks pretty good to me. And then we're going to start course recording. Get out of the combine's way here if possible. Is he almost full already? Oh my goodness, it must be almost full already. Well, that's a good thing. There's plenty of corn on that field there then. Yes, whenever you first start a map, having all the course by courses that you need to start recording, right? I still haven't loaded a grain cart into the game here yet either of them. Need to go look and see what's what I got for mods for that here yet. See if I can find myself a nice, probably just one grain cart that works well, and we'll call that good. Probably need a larger one here too from the looks of it, but see what is available here yet for Farming Simulator 15 as far as mods go. Again, as I noted before, the mod selection here for 15 is it's a little iffy at times. So anyway, field 1, we'll just call it unload. Okay, and automatic search. We should be good to go. Drive course. See, so much simpler here in 15 as well, but when it comes to unloading the combine, like you have to sit here selecting the combine, just automatic search on the field, and that'll take care of the problem. Now, the only thing, of course, we got to watch out for is the fact that he's going to drive off the field, and that might happen right here. That might just happen. Looks like he looks a little far away. It's working. It's working. Okay. And oh, wrong one. Like I was saying, I think we're just going to throw the one combine on this field here for now. Okay, you are planting. We need someone on fertilizer. So let's get ourselves a fertilizer spreader. As I was saying, I'm probably just going to stick with... Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep, you click on it in the shop here when that purchases it. I am so used to 17 and 19, everywhere it takes you into the shop and you can look at the mod and configure the mod and all that good stuff, right? Not the case here in 15. Okay, and then we want a tractor here as well. What do we want to get for a tractor? Let's see, we got $544,000. Case Magnum 380. Sure, let's go with that. Little big for the spreader, but then at some point here we'll probably get a planter as well. A large planter. In fact, maybe we'll even do that here this second. Maybe actually what? This doesn't have a front 3-point, does it? Okay, I was going to say, I could throw this on the front and a planter on the back. Actually, I might still be able to do that here yet, everyone. Let's go sewing machine shopping. sewing. Not sewing as in clothes sewing for some reason. Anyway, and I'm just going to get this one here for now, everyone. Again, you know what? Need to go look and see what's I can find for mod numbers. These planner selections are absolutely abysmal. No, that's not going to work. Okay, fine. Fine. Come back to work. Oh, my. Take cover. Reset it. It goes back to the shop in this game, right? I think it does. I don't know. It's been a while since I played this one. Don't remember all the little idiosyncrasies here that exist in what's Farming Simulator 15. I'm starting to definitely learn a few of them, though. Yeah. That menu screen there is one of them. Slightly different controls, like Q for unloading. For changing seat or something like that. It's a different key for that. So yeah, there's definitely a few different key bindings that are definitely messing with me, shall we say. Okay, when we're back to the farmyard here, we'll get this filled up here in a minute and head back to, we'll probably start on field 2 there first. Also, the fueler is in traffic. I should probably go check on that. Let's see, was the fertilizer outside or inside? I think it was inside, right? Trying to catch a view of that tractor out there. Let's see what's here. That is liquid fertilizer, not for drinking. I guess we fill up the liquid fertilizer. I guess that'll work. Not fit for drinking. Also, is fertilizer spelled right? Fertilizer does not look like it's spelled right. Am I correct in thinking that, everyone? I'm definitely no spelling expert, S-P-I-L-L there, you know, but that does not look like fertilizer spelled right. Okay, let's do tractor. Yeah, what are we doing here? Not sure. I guess horseman wasn't sure either. Okay, and also need to get this added to a group here as well. Yeah, pretty good. At least in the past, Evan, how I always did it is I added, if I remember correctly, Evan, again, it's been a while since I've done this, with vehicle group switcher. Group 1 was my 100 horsepower tractors, 2 is 200 horsepower, 3, 4, you know, so on and so forth, right? Makes sense. I believe group 6 is always my combines. Don't remember what I did with 7, 8, 9, and 10 anymore, but yeah, we'll go with what we got here so far. Let's see, we got $153,000 left over here yet. I wonder what we could potentially do with that money. Actually, speaking of that money, I should probably work on selling some more crops here yet, because we do have some more crops in storage we could potentially sell. Excuse me. Throw a hired worker back on this here for a moment. Best I can tell, I don't think there's a map that actually shows if the field has been fertilized or not. Seems like that's severely lacking here in this game. For some reason, I thought there was, but apparently not. So the only way to everyone to know if a field's fertilized or not is you're going to have to go out there and check it, apparently. Boy, that sounded backwards. Yes, we could put you on the fertilizer spreader. Go get the bigger planter with the bigger tractor. That seems like a really good idea. Anyway, get distracted here. Let's go get you going here first a minute. So course by course, we need to load up, sell to Farmers Co-op. Actually, let's go check here. What are we selling to Farmers Co-op? So we got barley, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. Where can we get the potatoes and sugar beets from? Because sugar beets, oh wow, Farmers Co-op definitely is not the place to sell sugar beets or potatoes, is it? Okay, noted. Neither is the train depot. Looks like the farm shop is definitely the place to sell both of those crops. Okay. Well, let's maybe sell those, because we know we won't be growing any of those here on this map. I can guarantee you of that one. We will not be doing potatoes or sugar beets on here. We also probably need to look into getting some sort of hay or grass field here as well. or actually, you know, alfalfa and clover, if I recall correctly, this map has. So this map has additional grass types as well, which include clover and alfalfa. Probably should get something going with one of those, everyone, too, so we can feed our animals here at some point. At least the animals we plan on keeping. The rest of the animals, we'll probably just like sell them or something, or figure out. I'm not actually, can you sell the animals here in this game? I don't recall. We'll just pick them up and sell them. Pick them up and then load them up and sell them, maybe. Yeah, we'll figure that out here at some point. Looks like this truck needs a bath here, doesn't it? And then, yeah, as far as the multi-fruit crops go, we don't have any multi-fruit crops in storage. So just the standard in-game crops are in storage. Back in the day when started Farming Simulator, it would start you off with a little bit of crop damage, which I guess it still does, doesn't it? Gives you a little bit of starting money that way. You just got to take the time to go sell the crops. Oh, and our, was it oats? Yeah, I believe oats are starting to come up here. I don't mind me, I'm just going to quick drive across the field here because I want to take a look at this. Yep, that actually looks pretty good, Evan. That actually looks pretty good. That's, for those of you who've ever seen a field of oats, that's kind of what it looks like. Maybe not quite that sparse, but it does look pretty good. Still gotta say, when the lighting in this game definitely leaves, at least I think it's the lighting anyway, when it leaves a lot to be desired. Or maybe it's something else. I don't know. I'm blaming it on the lighting here, when that just is kind of what makes sense to me, but oh, and you know what? I just realized, do the potato and sugar beets have unloaders on them? I guess we will find out. If they don't, we are going to change plans, and we are not going to sell the potatoes and sugar beets, which are those stored over here? Those over there. Let's. We're going to have to take a look here. Now, I see potatoes and sugar beets here. It looks like in order to get those out of them, we're going to have some sort of unloader. So, can that plant. We're not doing that. New plan here instead. We are going to sell whatever we have in storage here yet that we can sell. That's going, let's go into the farmer's co-op. That would be a good price. Barley, looks like barley's a pretty good price there. Yep, barley has the best price. Okay, let's do that. We're going to switch you over to, oh, did I not load the course? I didn't load the course. Thought I loaded the course. Guess not. Farmer's co-op. We'll set you to barley. Ah, yes, one of the things they definitely improved in course, but there's the ability to go back and forth in the list rather than just forward through the list. That is kind of annoying, especially when you got multi-fruits and stuff, everyone. Click one too many times, and next thing you know, you're having to click through the entire list again. Great, isn't it? Just great. Just great. I'm sure everyone loves doing that. Yeah, lights definitely leave a lot to be desired in this here game as well. Graphics have definitely come quite a ways here, everyone. I mean, in some regards, some things haven't changed drastically, but some things definitely are way, way better. Oh, and that's right. You need to drive now, because you only got a partial load. Very, very partial load, I might add. Okay, we're still harvesting. Good. Seems rather slowly we are harvesting. Yeah, still debating how I want to deal with this. I would like to get the larger planter going over here. What I think we could do, Evan, maybe go ahead and sell this planter. I don't really see a reason to keep this planter anymore now that we have the larger one. I'll run down there with this tractor. We're going to sell this planter, and we'll come back with the larger planter. This tractor can at least pull it back. Maybe won't necessarily run that planter, although I don't recall when it was 15 the game where you could still pretty much run any implement with any tractor. Was that 17 where they finally kind of changed that so it's not quite as like you actually have to have enough horsepower in the tractor finally. Might have been 15 where they changed that. Okay, to the shop we go. Actually not too far away from the shop here, so we'll we'll meander our way down there here. And while we're on our way down, don't forget, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you can join us in on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. Again, RDAllen TeamSpeak server information is down below in the description there. Anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And as I've said before, if you've never tried Farming Simulator multiplayer before, you're really missing out. Should give it a try here sometime. It is a lot of fun to play multiplayer Farming Simulator with other real-life farmers, as opposed to having to put up with like AI hired workers and AI course play and even auto drive at times, right? Oh, it looks like Forcefield was right behind us, wasn't it? Forcefield takes the other road, so that should be good. Yeah, let's see. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah, the shop is right at the end of this road here. And of course, don't forget as well, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that there as well. Also, click on the bell notifications once you are subscribed. And if you haven't already liked the video, make sure you do that there as well. Always very much appreciated. And of course, always appreciated too if you share the videos. Also, hopefully you folks are enjoying the Oklahoma series here so far. Again, Oklahoma series in Farming Simulator 15, everyone. Yes, again, it is 15 here we're playing. This map, as far as I know, never made it out here for 17 or 19. Again, there was a knockoff version built back in Farming Simulator 17, everyone, but it was like a almost completely different map. There were some things that were the same on it yet, but for the most part, it felt completely different. This definitely did not feel like Farming Simulator 15 Oklahoma. Okay, is there a spot we can sell equipment around here somewhere? Ah, yes, there it is. Ah, yes, the old cookie cutter shop, everyone. The old cookie cutter shop. Okay, we'll get that connected there. Yeah, that tractor's going to need a bath here fairly soon, isn't it? Oh, yeah, we can borrow money here as well, can't we? Speaking of... Oh, we actually have a loan already. I did not know that. Okay, no, that's the wrong way. Wrong way, Randy. There we go. Let's pay that loan off. I did not realize we had a loan already, Evan. Okay, actually, you know what? If I was probably paying attention to the finances over here somewhere. Loan interest. Actually, you know what? It doesn't say any loan interest, does it? Huh, okay. Yeah, we're going to sell that. Always want to take it to the shop in this version of the game, everyone. Get your best price for it. And at least as far as prices go as well, but as far as I know, I think it's still, what? Half price? I believe that's the way it works in this game, as far as I know. Oh, wide open shed door there. Oh, yes, and there's seed and fertilizer and all that good stuff here as well, isn't there? I guess if you're out farming this portion of the map, good to know. Speaking of which, Evan, I know what fields we farmed here in Farming Simulator 15. Well, back in Farming Simulator 15 when we originally did this series, Evan. Kind of maybe contemplating if we want to try some different fields here this time around. Maybe branch out in the lower corner or something. I don't know. We'll have to see what's here. Obviously, I do want to do field 6 again. I'm not sure on 13 or not. We'll have to see what's on 13. I'm kind of debating on that one. That's kind of take it or leave it field there, if you ask me. Field 8. Yeah, I believe we did field 8 back in 15 there as well, but that was another one of the big fields we farmed. I guess thinking about it, we actually farmed quite a few of the nicer fields on this map, didn't we? Because I was looking at fields 4 and 5 down there. Like, no, we farmed those fields as well. I don't remember. We might even have done field 13. I'm not sure, 100% sure on that one. I don't know if we did 13 or not. Or not 13, 39. And I know out in this area here somewhere, we also had a grass field. If that was 17 and 18 or just one of those two fields. Okay, we're going to set that up. I believe that's barley we're planting on the field across the road here. Or actually, not this road. Next one down, actually. I guess we're not quite that far on the map yet, are we? Look at this planter filled up here first, though. Ah, yes, the good old dirt texture. I'm just looking at that. I'm admiring the dirt texture here in 15. The good old dirt texture looked like we went wallowing through the mud pit here. Yep, where the textures were back in Farming Simulator 15. Even 17 kind of sort of really had it. It wasn't until, I would say, 19 where they really started actually improving the dirt quite a bit. And too, if you look at it, you can see it's just like brown meh on the tractor. Doesn't really have any like sort of texture to it, if you will. Oh wow, okay, this seeder definitely holds a whole lot more seed than the other one, doesn't it? By quite a bit. I think the other one was only 3,000 if I remember correctly. Could be a little off on that, maybe. Okay, what's, oh, hello, we're in traffic. Hey, yeah, let's get you out of the way. Also, we'll just switch you over to canola. Next crop on the list there. Okay, you can drive the course, and we'll go back to tractor there. Ah, perfect. He is filled up. Gotta say, definitely liking the vehicle group switcher, everyone. There is a vehicle group switcher in Farming Simulator 19, everyone. I don't know. I just never really used it a whole lot. I've used it a couple of times, just, I don't know. I still like the vehicle group switcher here from Farming Simulator 15. And it was in 17 as well, if I remember correctly. Or was it not in 17? I believe it was in 17 yet as well. Yep, still find myself liking that mod yet, as well as the GPS mod. Don't get me wrong, Evan, the new guidance steering mod for 19 has some nice additions as well, but pretty hard to beat the old GPS. Double check on, make sure this was barley I was planting over here, right? One more menu yet. Field, that was corn? No, that was not corn I was planting on this field. That's impossible. Rye, that's what it was. Rye, that's what we're planting. Is it that one? Okay. Good thing I checked that. I knew it was one of those crops, but I knew it wasn't wheat. Rye, which is another multi-fruit, by the way. You know, when you consider it, I mean, you'd think Giants would add rye to the game. That's a relatively simple crop to add, similar to wheat, barley, and all those other ones. Some of the same textures associated with it. Quick, simple way to add another fruit type without really necessarily adding a whole lot to the game. At least I wouldn't think it would add a whole lot to the game. Silo is in. Oh, yeah, you probably just go through it, drive the course. Yep. Drive now. Off you go. Oh, and this tractor. Okay, this tractor's pulling this seeder just fine. I should have got this seeder right away. I just wasn't 100% sure if this tractor would pull this or not. Pulling it, no problem. Not a bit of problem. This probably won't work in 19 if I had to guess. Or really, probably won't work as well, maybe I should say, everyone. But yeah, looks like it's working pretty good here. How are we looking on harvesting here so far? Yeah, we're making progress. Again, everyone, I'd like to point out Course-play's doing a good job. I mean, we had that first screw up there initially of them, but we haven't had any problems since, have we? So, again, everyone, fortunately, my memory has not failed me. Courseplay, unless I'm missing something here, everyone, Courseplay was better back in Farming Simulator 15 than it was in 19. Phenomenally better. You know, it's not like it's just, well, a little bit better, right? No. This is like light years ahead of Farming Simulator 19 Courseplay. You know, Farming Simulator 15 Courseplay just is just tromping all over 19's Courseplay, and just running all over it without even breaking a sweat. Now, of course, again, I'm sure things might get a little derpier if we try to start, you know, adding multiple pieces of equipment. But let's face it, even single pieces of equipment in 19, everyone, are like just an absolute nightmare sometimes. Lines up good with a pipe. Not quite enough space in that trailer, is there? We probably should look at actually getting maybe a bigger trailer at some point. Although, if we do that, then we probably should look at getting a bigger tractor here as well. Tippers. Yeah, if we're going to keep the current setup, probably something like this Crampy here would probably be a good size, maybe. That holds 40,000, 32, 45. Yeah, probably something like that would be a fairly decent size, I would think. Or even going from 21 to 32, even that would be a lot larger size, be quite a bit better, I would think. Kind of leaning towards the red one here, though. That'd be a good choice. Or maybe we could just get another one of those, with a truck to go with it. Again, we don't really have much for truck. In fact, that is the only truck selection we have. I know, it's terrible. It is terrible. Mods, that's the only one. Okay. Gotta check. I thought I'd put more mods into that one, but in fact, I'm almost positive I put in a truck mod, but because I seen that right away when I opened it, it's like, oh, that's right, trucks. I'm going to go see what I can find for trucks. And I thought I had one of them, but apparently not. Again, goes back to what I said, everyone. Mod availability here for 15 is slightly lacking, shall we say. Anyway, I've been looking at time. I think with that, we're going to wrap this episode up here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.